Yeah, I've forgotten to record my progress with the Harley, and as you can see, there's a lot of things that's happening since the last time. But the engine is lined up. It's the tire is not offset to the left, and the motor mounts. The back motor mounts were not worn, but I changed them anyway. The front was not worn, but I changed it anyway. But the adjustment we got down here was 1 centimeter, 10 millimeters to the wrong side. So I don't know what kind of idiot had done it last. And you got one more up here under the tank. I adjusted just a couple of millimeters, so the engine is like this, standing up right. And everything is fine. The belt is not rubbing at the tire, and it goes on the front pulley, really nice, sitting almost in the middle. That's good. And I'm waiting for a couple of things. I went for, instead of lowering springs, lowering shock absorbers, I went for air ride instead. When you got a little compressor, I can put the compressor behind this shield. There is nothing here. There's just a plate, a mounting plate. That's great. And in the same time, I'm not having a stereo in this Batwing. There's no Batwing on it now, but I'm not having a stereo. I want a little glove box instead, so I don't use those. This is volume up and down. This is changing the channels and stuff, and I'm like I said, I'm not gonna use it. So I have found the 3 different cables I need for use this for the air ride. So volume plus is up, this is down on the air ride, and it's pretty easy to find. You got the red and white wire, that's the common, and the green and the gray is up and down on the volume button. I tested it out with the multimeter, and it will work great. So what else? Oh yeah, taking off the tour pack, and like I said, I'm gonna cut these tubes and put a plug in it, and like I said, I bought a new number plate holder and put the plate down here. I'm sorry to cover up that, but that's the only way I think it's gonna look great. In the future, maybe a smaller blinker bar here. And in front, nothing's changed really. What else? Oh yeah, my bike got that. I think it's a security lock system from Harley, and you got this. This block is screwed, fastened, it's screwed onto the triple clamp, and you can put it on and take the key out and ride, and you could take it, you could put it on off. But if you put it on off, you cannot take the key out. The only way you can take the key out is if you lock the handlebar lock. That's the only way you can do it. So if you have to fill up your gas tank, you have to put a steering lock on to get the key out, or leave it with the ignition on, and that's no go for me. So I bought a new one on eBay, the only one I could find. Where, oh, there you have it, like it should be. The only one I can find on eBay with all new locks for the side cases and the tour pack. There was only one on eBay. It was not cheap, but I bought it anyway. And that's about it. Sorry about not recording my progress. There was a lot of things and new job, and you know, the Supra is finished. It looks really great, and I'm happy about that. Well, but I will get back to you when I got a lot more done. I used all day yesterday to put on mount to mount the Batwing. There's a lot of cables, and I did only take one picture of all the wiring a mess, and but thanks to my brother, he helped me with it. It's hard to hold the whole thing by yourself and mount it. So that's good. It's not much on the bench anymore. I got the next thing is the rear shocks, the air shocks, and mounting of the air pump, and draw all the cables and solenoid and stuff. And like I said, I did find the cables for the volume up and down I can use for the air ride. And here we got, I don't know if I've shown it before, but pretty easy to find. And it's about there. New grips, new levers. This is from my Intruder. I love those. Maybe those are some eBay shit, but those are really, really good to ride with, I think. Those are not too thick and not too thin. And I changed all the gauges, light to blue. I tried with white, but it didn't look that good. It was very, very bright. And if you're riding in the nighttime, I think that would be pretty irritating. And now I'm attacking the air shocks in the back, but I think I got it all the pieces. Well, let's get on with it. I'm looking forward to seeing it function like it should. That would be cool. I have fastened the new air shocks, and I'm painted the space that goes in here. That's the part of the brace for the tour pack. I need that spacer, so I cut it off the old bracket, and it's currently painted. It's drying. But the good thing about this bike, a 96, the good part about this bike, these air compressors, good. There's no space on the new ones, the newer electric lights. And there is a bracket that mounts here, and it looks like crap. The compressor is sitting right here, and all the hoses and shit goes up there. And in my case, I got nothing behind my that side cover I got here. So just a trial fitting, and just try to fit it, and it worked the first time. I had to address it later. First I turn it this way, but there's no, the cover got a slight angle on the cover, so it cannot be there. Here there's a lot of room. Let's see here. Here we got the cover, and I'll try to mount it with one hand. There we go. There we go. All covered. And I checked through the battery box down here. It's hard to see, but there is a lot of space. No chance gonna rub on nothing. Yeah, it's a lot of space. But I will continue with this little project for today. Is getting the electric and the hoses and the solenoid for releasing the pressure of the rear shocks. That's my priority today. So you can see this one is inside the battery box. When I mounted for the last time, I would turn them around and mount it the other way and put some, because the battery is in here, put some, I got some from lithium batteries. You got some foam spacers. I can set some foam spacers here, so the battery will never rub on. And this is the way I have done it. We got the fuse in here, we got the pump here, we got the signal wires, black and white from up here, and the red I have giving the button power. I have done this one, so it's got a fuse. It's a I think it's a 20 amp fuse, but and it went up here. You cannot see it, but it's in the sleeve, the red one, and it works. Volume up and down. This is down. You can hear the relay click, and a solenoid, the solenoid click, and here. Button this up and make it presentable, and after that draw all the pneumatic hoses, and that's it. Nothing special about that. It just takes time. I'm almost finished. All the cables are drawn. I have not zip tied them, the cables and the pneumatic hoses, but about like this. I'm thinking that will be good. And here we go. That's just the bracket vibrating on the connectors. I didn't fasten yet. Cool. And here we go. Here you can see all the connectors. Underneath the solenoid, I have to put some double-sided tape zip tight, really good, nothing rubbing anywhere. And I'm happy about it. I'm gonna do it with one hand. You have to get it in there, and then there we go. That's it. I ordered the reinforced plastic one of those. Mine is broken as well, almost like everybody else, and I don't want to repair it because it's gonna break again. But it's coming to an end, so I can come out and enjoy the bike. Oh yeah, I don't know if I've said it. I ordered brake pads all around the front and rear. One of the brake pads on the front is only got one, maybe 1.5 millimeters left. And I'm gonna, like I said, chop this and paint it black. This is gonna be painted black as well. Maybe this and this, because you can see it from the behind. And I'm gonna put a plug in this, and with time paint this black, maybe the shorter one that is not that wide, and paint this black as well. The number plate is gonna hang down here. It's a it's a LED block here, and I ordered a new number plate holder. So you can put it down here, and I have to address this. The fitment is not that great. In front is no problem. Nothing there. And it looks cool to it. Maybe I don't want to paint those details. Maybe. Let's see. Let's get out and enjoy the bike. That would be nice, and then I can think about changing the small stuff. And there we go. I mounted the side cases and everything, the air pump, the relay, and what is that? Pressure release solenoid. Everything is tucked in behind this without any problem. It's not rubbing on nothing, so that's great. And I have shown you, and this is how it sounds like. There you go. There's slight vibrations behind the side bags. That's it. Looks best when it's down in the basement. Not that good riding with. I don't think so. And I have mounted I picked apart the lock and the mechanism. Everything is. And I changed all the locks. This lock, sure, that's that one. And the side case is lock. I have not changed the lock on the tour pack. And when me and my brother was putting this together again, we found one cable. What it was for? Stupid me. It was, of course, from this one, from those buttons, and this plug sits right in here. No good. That's it for today. I'm waiting for a LED model of this one. The next thing is for the next day. So see you later.